Small Business Administration, are there any others that you can reference for?
I just know that in our Bartow office that we have the Small Business Administration, so they're actually employed through the University of South Florida, and also colleges now are partnering with Poly, Polk State, Florida Southern, and Southeastern, because we are aligning ourselves here in Polk County for a talent pipeline. What is talent pipeline? That we want to take these young people here and make sure that, when they're excited about school and that they go all the way through and get their degrees or their certifications and they come back, because I have every day somebody knocking on my door that's wanting to bring a business here from out of state, and they want to know what our talent pipeline looks like. Do we have the talent to fill those positions? So, you may think it's very gray and dark and that there's no positions for you, but you just heard the city manager say, we do not have the people to fill these jobs. So that's what we're looking to. And so agencies, through your workforce agency, which is used to be Punk Works, but Career Code Works, they're out every day, and actually they did not even have enough students this year to fill the applications to work during the summer, that they pay the employers to bring these students in. So we think that we know this is a great day to do this and to get the word out.
It's not exciting for some of our communities. I know Lakeland and Winter Haven both have, in their downtown business districts, have created incubators for the opportunity for an up-and-coming company or a person that's looking to start a business that may not have the capital for an office or facility to basically get a building and an address in which you can put your business in and have all of the resources to help you be successful.
And I'm glad you said that, because business people in our community are investing in you. They want you to come through that incubator and form a business, because they're looking at you to help them out. And so they're getting money and investing in you.
Thank you so much. We're going to continue to go on. So now that we've talked about vision, now that we've talked about some of the overcoming barriers, access to resources initially as those who are looking to start a business, let's get into, I have a business, okay? To my left, Mr. Tinsley, I would love for you to maybe chime in and just help us understand, once you have a business, what barriers can entrepreneurs for sure expect?
Well, I mean, you're always going to have challenging days. Every day is a new day, no matter what kind of business that you're in. And each of us, each of us are in business. You've got a home, you've got a family, and you've got a business. Because you've got a budget to work against. You've got to go out and make money, and you've got to do the things you need to do to take care of your household needs. And that's a business. So, jumping to the next level is that there's always those unforeseen scenarios that come along. In our business, traffic patterns change, competition comes. You've got to make sure that, like Tracy was mentioning a little bit earlier, as an athlete, and I think that's what helped me in business, is that you got to work hard. You've got to prepare yourself. You've got to be the first one there. You've got to be the last one to leave. You got to be able to, whatever you expect out of your employees, then you've got to be able to perform and do it yourself to set the pace, and not just talk about it, but you got to be able to do it. You got to understand what you do. The customers that come in into your business, there's always an opportunity there to either grow your business or to lose your business, because if that customer goes away dissatisfied, then they go out and they tell 10 people. Those 10 people tell 10 more people. Next thing you know, the word's out, nobody's going to be there. So you've got to take every opportunity to grow your business and satisfy every customer. Sometimes that means taking a loss. Every customer in my business, every customer is right, even if they're wrong. Now, don't take advantage of me on that. So, if there's an issue, we're going to resolve it, and that's the way you win. Because a lot of the other businesses down the street may not do that. You've got to be heavily involved in the community, and you've got to be involved with your employees, and making sure that they're happy and they understand the challenges that are before them as far as meeting the goals of that business. So, there's all kinds of challenges, weather challenges, there's traffic patterns, as I mentioned before, and competition. I love competition. Once again, we're going back to the athletic group. I love the Popeyes to move into the area. I love to bring them in. We're going to bring more people in the area. You'll give me an opportunity to get them. So it's you got to have that mindset. You can't run and hide. You can't just open the doors and expect the money to come in. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so every day's a new day in that business.
Perfect.
Like Mr. Tennant said, competition is one of the main ones that's a roadblock. But with the competition, you have to understand that if you're treating the customers right, that'll eliminate what you call the competition. In my business, when I'm having events, I'm always visible and there for the people. They're having a good time. I'm not the type of person that's going to be out trying to socialize and party, and then there's a concern or issue, and I'm nowhere to be found. So I always put myself in a place to where if you have a problem, you can come to me. Because when you're doing the business that I'm doing, I always get the question, where's Corey Toomer at? And you don't want to be the one up there partying or having a good time or just never nowhere to be found, and people have those complaints. So they always see you and you're there to help them, then it'll help you as far as with people doing competition.
Tracy, I would love for you as a global sports icon, what barriers are you encountering as a brand? And how are you presently addressing those barriers? And what advice would you give to these budding and present entrepreneurs?
Well, we are the brand. I think with social media these days, you have to be cognizant of what you put out there. You can post something derogatory. Let's say 10 years ago, and you're trying to apply for a job, and these people can pull up, a post that you made 10 years ago. So I think we're all a brand, and you have to be cognizant of the things you put on social media. For me, I just been somebody that's been raised to treat people with respect, and just carry myself in a great light. I have 4 kids. I'm married. Been married 11 years. And, I represent my family, and, I don't want anybody to look on and see something on social media, and when my kids get, a little bit older and they're able to identify, who daddy is, and people, look online and say some things about daddy that they've seen online. I don't want my kids to go through that, and I have a lot of friends that are going through that with their kids, and some of the stuff that people are pulling up, and they're bullying their kids in school. So I just made sure I carried myself, in a classy manner. There's nothing on the internet that, people can pull up about me and identify in a negative light. I know what I represent, whether it was, the Orlando Magic, or it was the Houston Rockets, or it was Adidas. These people put their faith in me to carry their brand and be a positive light for their brand, and endorse their brand because of the kids, the youth. And that's just how I always wanted to be wherever I go. I just wanted to be somebody that, these kids can identify and say, I want to be like him when I grow up, or, my kids can go to school and nobody can say any negative light about their dad. And that to me makes me feel good. So no matter where I am in the world, there's always positive things when you bring my name up, and that's what I always want to do.
Some of those same lines that Tracy's talking about, you have to be careful of the so-called friends that you associate yourself with. Put yourself in that circle of friends that you would like to see, or you would like to be like one day. Advancement. And I've been here for a long time, and I've seen a lot of growth and advancement in a lot of these young men. And mostly because, we have a lot of associates, but our circle is very, very tight. And that's because, for me, I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm doing something or being with someone that might be doing something, and now I look like I'm one of those same type of people. So those are some of the roadblocks or barriers that you could find yourself up against because of your so-called associates, or people that want to call themselves your friend, because of things that you might be doing good or whatever the case may be, and now you end up finding yourself in those same situations, the bad situations that they're in. So please be careful of the people that you keep.
Oh, that's the most important thing. There's been so many instances throughout my career where you have people that want to be around you because of who you are, and they have bad intentions. I mean, that's just what it is. They have bad intentions because of you're so successful and nobody's recognizing them when you're out, and they want to bring you down, because they can't reach that level that you're at. And it's been so many instances where I had, some guys, and I don't run with a lot of people, but, some guys try to attach themselves to the people that I'm around and come in and just do bad things. Whether it's, I don't smoke, I don't drink, but, when they're having drugs around, and it's so easy for somebody like myself to get caught up. All it takes is one time for somebody to say, Tracy has this in his room, you call security can come up and check that. Like, just small things like that can ruin my whole career. Or if I'm out, with my guys, and I'm far from whatever, this situation could be, but my name is attached to this girl saying something happened to her, she was abused or something, and my name's attached to that, like that can ruin my whole career. And I had nothing to do with that. And it's a lot of guys that, put themselves in that situation because of the people that they have around them. And it's just, it's baffling that people out there that will love to, see you go down, but it's the truth. It happens every day. It happens every day. I just watch who I have around me, man, and my circle is extremely tight, and I move a certain way, and I would never, put myself in those type situations.
Let me mention also, Tracy Garrett, to go with that, as a franchisee with a brand, whether that brand be Chili's, whether that brand be Fridays, KFC, or K-Way, or any of the brands that you apply to get involved with, even though you might have the financial working with to be able to qualify, if you've got baggage that's in your background, on your resume, or on where it can be found, if there's something out there, then that's going to prohibit you from getting into those particular venues. Tracy mentioning what he deals with, and in the NBA, a lot of these guys that are getting drafted, they do the FBI background check before they're drafted to see who they're investing their money in. And the same thing goes across the board. And I deal in the airport environment where I have franchises, and the employees that we hire have to go through a FBI background check before they can be hired. This is an hourly job. So image and who you hang around with, they can't be stressed too much, because if it's out there, they're going to find it.